The popular online gaming platform Roblox is facing multiple lawsuits recently for failing to protect minors. On Tuesday, the company announced new safety measures that they're going to put in place to protect users on the platform. Their solution, it's an AI facial age recognition. Our resident AI expert and Grove City College computer science professor Brian Dillinger is back with us now. So real quick, Brian, Roblox plans to use this AI technology to sort users into groups based on their age. Then they will help that determine, who they can chat with. What accuracy does the facial age estimation typically have when they use this technology?
Yeah, great question. So the age recognition is done through two steps. First, they ask for an official government ID, like a driver's license. And then they ask the child who's using the system to take a selfie, which might include turning their head side to side, so that the system can get a 3D model of the shape of their face, and they match those two against each other. So they have a date off the driver's license that they're trying to match to. Roblox says that the system usually is accurate within a year or two, but there's no hard data they've published on exactly what that reliability looks like. They are saying that parents have an ability to override the system in case a child should be misclassified, to try to solve those hopefully rare occasions.
Okay, so we're going to go back in time to our younger selves. Is there a way to trick the system and make the scan think that we're older?
Yeah, so the most obvious way to do that is just to get, not to give advice to younger users here, but to get somebody else to sign up for it, right? So it only knows the ID and the face that are given to it. So if those are not the face of the actual user, then all bets are off.
And everyone has heard before, once something is online, it never goes away. But Roblox claims that the photos and the facial scans will be detected immediately. With how data is stored, is this possible, or would these photos maybe also remain on some other database somewhere?
So there's a little bit of trickiness to that. Roblox says that they will delete their copies of the image immediately. However, Roblox isn't actually doing the AI analysis themselves. They're handing that off to another company called Persona. And if you look into the terms of service, Persona is allowed to keep these images for up to 30 days. Further, Persona is allowed to share them again with Roblox. And so while Roblox says they won't retain them, the images can be used for training or for product improvement, which may include being used to train additional AI systems. And so while the photos themselves will eventually be deleted, it is not an instant removal.
Okay, yeah, us parents really need to know what's happening with our kids, especially when they're playing with these types of video games or anything online. The chats also use AI algorithms, though, to monitor messages and see if they're harmful. Are you seeing that AI is good at making those determinations?
Yeah, so that's a good question. We've seen a number of cases in the last couple of years where AI has very prominently not been good at detecting, for instance, harmful speech or users who are planning to kill themselves, for instance. That there have just been cases where the AI has not registered that, has in some cases been accused even of encouraging the person down that path. And so while that's becoming a priority for AI companies and they're hopefully improving, we can't say that that's a fully reliable process.
Yeah, Meta and YouTube, they've started to use AI in algorithms to monitor if people are lying about their age too. Do you think that's going to become the standard moving forward?
I think we are increasingly going to see this. We've seen very prominently in the United Kingdom the passage of laws that are providing online identification requirements. That's tying into a general crackdown on free speech in the UK and throughout the EU. And so I think there is going to be one of the ways the internet tends to work out is that whatever the most restrictive policy anywhere is, everybody complies with that so that they can get along with that country. And so it tends to be the case that once anyone starts cracking down, everybody else follows suit.
Yeah, and those parents, they really want to see this happen. Heart breaks, for the parents that had to go through this and lose a child. So we definitely want to make sure we know all this information. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, glad to be here.